George Santos sentence in fraud case. What you need to know. Washington, D.C., April 25, 2025. Former New York Representative George Santos was sentenced Friday in a high-profile fraud case, capping a stunning political downfall that once gripped national headlines. The sentencing comes nearly 2 years after Santos' controversial rise to Congress and a series of scandals that eventually led to his expulsion from the House of Representatives. The sentencing details. Federal Judge Joanna Seibert sentenced Santos to over 7 years in prison for multiple counts of wire fraud, money laundering, theft of public funds, and making materially false statements to the U.S. House. Santos was also ordered to pay $152,000 in restitution and serve 3 years of supervised release after completing his prison term. The Justice Department described Santos' actions as a calculated and brazen abuse of public trust, highlighting how he used campaign donations for personal luxury expenses, falsely claimed unemployment benefits during the COVID-19 pandemic, and misled Congress about his income. A long road to accountability. George Santos first came under scrutiny shortly after winning his congressional seat in 2022. Investigations revealed a web of lies about his education, employment history, and even aspects of his personal identity. Over time, pressure from both political parties mounted, and he became the subject of multiple criminal probes. In late 2023, the House Ethics Committee released a scathing report outlining Santos' alleged misuse of campaign funds. Shortly thereafter, he was expelled from Congress, becoming only the 6th lawmaker in U.S. history to face such a fate. Santos' statement at sentencing. Before hearing his sentence, Santos addressed the court, expressing regret, but stopping short of fully admitting guilt. "I have made mistakes," he said, "but I am not the villain the media has portrayed me to be." His defense team had requested leniency, citing mental health struggles and claiming that Santos intended to eventually pay back the money he misused. However, prosecutors argued that Santos consistently lied for personal gain and showed little genuine remorse throughout the investigation and trial. What happens next? Santos' legal team plans to appeal the conviction, though experts say an appeal faces an uphill battle given the breadth of evidence presented during the trial. Meanwhile, political analysts note that his case serves as a cautionary tale about the vulnerabilities within America's political vetting systems. The scandal has sparked renewed calls for stronger transparency and accountability measures for candidates seeking public office. Voters, particularly in Santos' former New York district, continue to demand reforms to ensure future representatives are thoroughly vetted before Election Day. Final thoughts. The George Santos saga is a reminder that, in politics, the truth inevitably comes to light. As Santos begins his prison sentence, the broader conversation about ethics, trust, and accountability in American governance remains as relevant as ever. If today is your first time here on this channel, kindly subscribe for more interesting stories like this. See you in the next video.